Battle Rap Ranking, man. Battle Rap Ranking, what's going on? So, the Hall of Legends. The Hall of Legends? Okay. My man Fred is in the building. We got Ferg in the building. We got Pretty in the building. Battle Rap is life. Battle Rap is life. We heard a whole lot about the Mount Rushmore as a battle rap. I never really made about Mount Rushmore because it don't really make too much sense to me. Like, what are we going by? People's criteria change all the time. I don't really know where to go by, so I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I had one person in my thing. I never came up with a four or five or six or however many they tell you they got to be. We got a Hall of Legends. Salute to Fred. Salute to Fred. Talk to us, Fred. Talk to
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. We here. And
battle rap is life.
yeah, let me get something to drink. Give me a
Mm-hmm.
Up
yeah,
move
but we
gang.
here.
Let's get it.
Yeah, salute. Let's go. What up, Prudy? What up, King Fur? Y'all know what it is. Chat. What it do? Y'all get in here. Hey, come on in. Come on in. We need y'all help to make this criteria, get this criteria right. Because what we is doing is the Hall of Legends. What we ain't doing is taking legends out to put legends in. We not doing that. That's not what we doing in battle rap. Okay, battle rap is life. So we're gonna support all the good battle rappers, all the groundbreaking battle rappers, all the changing, the shifting of the styles, the embracing of the culture, the innovation of the culture. You know what I mean? The the bringing more of the revenue in. Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy. Battle rap is life though, so that's why we gonna talk about it because that's what we in. So yeah, all the legends, everybody pile in. Don't forget to comment. Don't be scared to come up and voice your opinion. That way we can put things in the criteria and get things how we want it. Let's go, Ranks. Let's get it. Well, I can't hear you, Ranks.
I can hear me.
All
I can
right.
hear me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear you now. Go ahead.
All right, the criteria. We got to figure out what actually makes them a legend. A legend. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick these things apart, man. We need the comments help. Y'all make sure y'all comment. I got a couple of questions. Pretty, you can definitely chime in. Ferd, chime in. Chat, chime in. We questioning Fred. This is Fred's idea, the rankings idea. So we just gonna try to figure out like this criteria before we start. Um, what's the best word? What's the best word for the Hall of what they say? Inducted? Like what do you say
Yeah,
when
inducted. Yeah, the induction.
we start inducting these people
Abductees, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
to the Hall
there
of
you
Legends?
go. Yeah.
Alright. So let's start. I know I asked them behind the scenes, how many years do y'all think it should be? How many years they should battle? You know what I'm saying? Not just battle, because it was interesting. Fred was like, just because they did 10 years, just because you've been rapping for 10 years, let's say 10 years, do that automatically make you a legend? Or do you have to have some type of other extra criteria with it? And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, it's probably more than just 10 years. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Talk to me, pretty. Talk to me, Fred. How
Yeah.
many years? How many years do y'all think they should do?
I don't see nothing wrong with yeah, see there you go. There's another word we talked about behind the scenes. Impact. I mentioned it, me and Ranks went into it a little bit. Then King Furry came on and he went into it a little bit about being impactful. And
Mhm.
there's an even one right even big one right there. With YG the author. YJ the author. National wide impact. That's definitely something very has to be very much talked about. And yeah, got to be more than 10 years. More than 10 years, or at least 10 years.
10 plus 10, at least 10 years. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking 10 years might be a little much, but
It might be
I feel like
ranks.
the Hall of Fame, because it was kind of comparing to the Hall of Fame, right? Like for the sports, a little bit.
Yeah,
but it could be
Because
more
I'm thinking
people.
about cases like Terrell Davis, who made that like 6 7 year span, but he still made the Hall of Fame because he was so great
Right,
within
right.
his
So
years. So I don't want to exclude those type of legends. I want those included. You know what I
okay, so
mean?
somebody who
So
didn't do 10 years, but they left enough impact on the
yeah,
game.
a nationwide impact, a changing of the game, a shifting of the guard.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
There'd be
Pretty
somebody like
Bird.
Conceited. There'd be somebody like Conceited, right? Conceited probably didn't
Yes,
last for 10 years, but he got enough impact on the game that you can say,
yes. The change. Yeah, he made a change in the game. A different type of a different chamber of punching. With even like we can say him clips with like comedical, you know what I mean, style of punching too, comical. If I should say that, you know what I mean?
right, right, right,
I
right.
think I
Yeah.
think I think trend setting is a should be one too. Like changing the style of the game. Like I think Tay Rock, Nitty, they kind of they flipped it. They flipped it a little bit more. It changed from being so lyrical to them gun bars. I think that's a whole trend setting type of lane. Then it was like a lot of guns getting talked about after so long. Everybody had some gun bars, like twerk. You know what I'm saying? With the a lot of gun bar. It's like I don't know. Twerk different. I ain't just saying twerk in general, but I'm just saying like the way his style came, the way he
Yes.
translated his bars. It was a different way, and then everybody started copying it. That's like a trend set. Like you start hearing people trying to be like twerk. You start
Trend
seeing
setting
people
under
shaking
impact. Under
shaking their
Yeah.
impact.
hand. Yeah, like I think that'd be a.
Under impact. Yeah. Trendsetter would be one. Yeah.
So
I
it's
like
like
that.
style in particular, like their style, or just anything that they set trend, or just something.
Yeah, because they style could be trend setting. You know what I'm saying? Like the way Twerk throw his bars at you when he shake his hands with the gun, or Big Nine, just certain stuff. Everybody started talking like that. Like everybody had a Big Nine after so long. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, Nitty started shaking his hands doing the twerk. Like I started noticing it. Like even
Yeah.
the
K
great
Shine
start.
started changing his voice. You know what I
Yeah, like
mean?
yeah,
There's a
like
lot of different stuff. Yeah. 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 I get you. I get
trend
you. And that
setting.
was why he was on the street too.
And then he could be almost considered, and I'm not saying he there, but he could almost be an inductee to legendary off of what he done in a small span of time.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, we account that. We're
Who
not
you talking
excluding
about?
that.
Who this?
We talking about twerk.
Oh, twerk already.
With the choking. That's crazy. But
Yeah,
look at what he's accomplished. Has his good outweighed his bad, or has his bad outweighed his good? That
Right.
matters too.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah,
Now,
but he's not consistent to be regarded as a Hall of Legend though.
No, I said
That
inductee, not he
oh,
there.
okay.
We
not he
doing
in, but he
inductees.
should be considered. He's saying he should be on
Yeah,
the
But
list.
history
inductee.
can use history from
Inductee. I don't mean
somebody
you're
else
gonna
though.
actually get
That
in.
apply.
You can just inductee. It's a lot of people that go up for the award but don't win it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that Grammy, it'd be five, six different people, all got hits, but that one person pull it off. So it's like Twerk could be there, but it could be somebody like Mook he going against, and they gonna automatically go Mook. He been there long. He been there from the beginning. So in that type of Grammy set, Mook will win it.
and then what about active years? Like, should it be when they first battled, or should it be when they first had a battle that meant something? Or should it be? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Be
because
like
then
when
yeah,
they,
yeah. I
like
think
when
it's go ahead.
Do that
Go ahead, Frank.
fall in impact? Do that fall in impact?
I actually
Almost.
wrote down. I actually wrote down years of impact instead of thinking about total years. You can hear me good.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. I wrote down years of impact and I did the trend set and there's two different things because I want to use the years of impact. Like that'll be kind of what you were saying, Ranks, when somebody got hot or when they got recognized. You know what I mean? Like say, all right, if A Ward get on URL, are we gonna just count once he got on URL or are we gonna count what he did all before that? Because he already battled Geechee twice. And he got you see what I'm saying?
right, but there's
Yeah,
no.
honorable mention. I like that YJ
I don't
also.
think I don't think it should be a certain stage that you should start that clock.
Yeah, I think you got to start it from the beginning. You're right.
But I think I don't necessarily think it should start at the very beginning of when they
Okay.
start rapping. But maybe the first notable name, maybe that they battled
Mm.
against. Like if
Yeah.
they battled no name with somebody that we never heard of
That's a
before.
good way to start it. That's a good one, right? That's a fact.
So starting their years off at, so when we do our research and start putting these guys in there, we got to start off with a notable battle, not just any
That's
battle.
it right there. Right, right.
But
Yeah, notable
that's
battle.
definitely up for conversation or debate for sure. But that's just what I think. You know
Yeah, I like that.
what I'm saying?
Good. Anybody who had something to say to that, Ferg? You want to
That's
say that? I
clean
see
though,
Fruity
because
agreed.
that's where you get everybody a fair share. That head start right there. That's clean. That's smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So after that, so once we start their clock, how many years? How many years? So now that should shorten the clock a little bit, maybe five
Yeah,
years.
I like it. I like
Five.
it to be
I like
short.
five. I like five. I like five.
Five
Like
years
five
before you can
flat. Like
actually be mentioned and your name should
yeah,
be
yeah.
considered. 5 years.
You got to be five
I know
in at
somebody
least.
10. Five seem a little short though. I ain't gonna lie. I think seven
Nah,
might be. I consider people legends. I
Seven.
mean, vets, a veteran after 7 years
The
of battle.
legends, like 7 year rocking, like
That's a
rain,
vet.
like Clips had a rain.
That's a vet to me. But a legend
so
might be
easy to black captain the veteran.
a veteran. Yeah, yeah.
He's
That
he a
makes sense.
vet.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just rebranded himself. He not really a new cat, but he
He
rebranded
not
himself.
showing, he not showing you
Yeah,
that he a vet when he
yeah.
get up there with the what y'all call consider vets. He hang right up there with him. He been rapping so long though. I'd be like,
Right,
he
right. He
hanging.
Yeah,
just
he
new to
been
the people.
rapping, so he got an
He
advantage
just
over
He
them
new
new
young
to
now.
niggas.
He new to the
That's all.
people.
yeah.
He hot
He
right
new to
now,
the
but he
yeah.
been rapping.
Right,
So nah,
right.
that's why he
He
can
new
hang
to
with
the people. He new to the people. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, that's it. He just new to the people, bro. But he been out there. They ain't even know he battled Twerk. Twerk had to remind them that he already pulverized them in a battle.
him. What about there? What about somebody like Party Artie? Y'all know who that is?
Yeah. Rest in
Rest in
peace to Buddy
peace.
Iron.
What
Yeah,
about
rest in
somebody
peace.
like him that or even somebody like Cassidy, somebody who had a lot of battles that nobody really knows about him.
What's
People
my
just
dude from Detroit? What was the first dude from Detroit? What's his name?
Midwest Miles you talking about?
Yeah, Miles.
I'm taking all the impactful dudes. Anybody coach a bit like with the party already. I hear his name consistent is ringing. It's ringing.
Like
Like the
hood legend.
Midwest Miles. I just went and seen a battle with him two
But you
days
gotta
ago.
understand so how much of the criteria you gotta cover to actually be in there because somebody like Party Artie, some of this criteria we coming up
See,
with
see,
like
rank,
big
see, rank. You
trends.
gonna make this. You gonna make this very debatable, rank, because people like Marv One, them gonna say Miles is Detroit. He the reason why Detroit. Like they gonna say that, but we not gonna put him in because he ain't do five flat. Cause I don't know him. I don't know 5 years of Miles.
But
Do you?
but but here's the thing though, like we said,
He definitely battled more than
when
5 years, 100%.
right,
Yeah, even if he wasn't impactful for the whole 5 years, if he still was active during
Nah,
that time,
yeah, 10
and then
plus.
would
Uh,
yeah,
Miles
yeah.
rap 10 plus, yeah.
like look, even with Easy now,
We
he
got
got
footage
he
of
been
Miles rapping against Lux, and then we got footage of Miles rapping against Tech Nine. That's to tell y'all something right there. That's, that's
yeah.
at least 5 years, at least. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, but yeah, be Marv one. Then I got a couple names. What about like Jen? He's a battle rapper. Y'all know who Jen is?
Yeah, he was killing everybody before that was Sirius Jones came to save us because this
Is
man was
he a
killing
legend?
everybody.
Is he a legend?
Is Serious Jones a legend?
I
Yeah, I
would.
give him Sirius. Sirius Jones is definitely a legend. Cause I'm telling you, he the one who saved us, dog. I was so upset when Jen was running through the battle rap. I'm like,
Right,
what? So we ain't got nobody can beat him? Nobody?
right,
Sirius
right.
Jones came and saved us, bro. Y'all, come on. Like that's something you can't take from. That's like somebody finna
So,
snatch our
so we
culture from us.
automatically.
The
So we
thing
gotta
about
put.
the
We gotta
thing
put
about
Rex
Trent,
in. We gotta put Rex. We gotta put Mook. We gotta put Lux. We gotta put all of them. If we put Sirius, we have to.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, we not. Yeah, we not worried
I
about
feel like all
like
of those guys
Mook,
definitely.
Lux, all of them. Like, I mean, we can discuss them, but it's no really reason to discuss
Yeah, there ain't no discussion.
legends already. I'm just like certain people already qualified. I'm not even questioning certain people like the
But if you got a
logos.
criteria, I mean, I know you feel like certain people are, but if you put a
Okay,
criteria on it, then
well,
certain people
help me,
might not.
ranks. I need your help.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we all
Yeah,
doing right now.
So
Everybody
we
helping
got
each other.
impact. We got impact. We got trend setting.
Trenton, the thing about Trenton, I was about to say, that's a
yeah,
that's a iffy one too. I mean, unless we can all agree
yeah,
this is a trend that they said, because somebody like anybody that started before like Head Eyes, Goods,
yeah,
these guys can say they started trends, right?
yeah, yeah. And then like the PG step and all of that stuff you was telling me about the why
Right.
they rapping like
Just
they
because
doing martial arts.
yeah, so just because you set a trend, just gotta make sure you gotta fill out more of the criteria
All
too.
right,
Whatever the criteria is gonna be, if we're gonna have trends setting up there. And then
It
of
got to
course
be more. It got to be more direct. That's what I get it. I get
yeah.
what you're
What
saying.
about wins and losses?
wins and losses is more like resume, or
Yeah,
wins and the actual loss, or just a resume.
That's too debatable too.
yeah. I like the notable battles one that you got. So I'm trying
Mhm.
to figure out even more concrete ones to go with that one. I'm sticking with the notable battles because we can't. We
And
know
then
they
also,
notable.
in this hall is no ranking to the hall, right? It's
Yeah,
just
there's no ranking in the hall. You just getting in, and it is not a limit to who all can get in the hall.
the wins
That's
and
the thing.
losses. So wins and losses shouldn't really matter if you can just get in. You know what I'm saying? If there's no ranking to it, the
Yeah.
wins and losses just how who you battle, where you battle.
All right.
That stuff. But I said I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing out
Okay.
stuff to everybody else. You know what I'm
So, Prudy, you had something you wanted to say, Prudy?
Yeah, you got a point right here because it's about consistency at the end of the day. Even though we got different categories where we put these guys in, we still got to remember the consistency and the time. Like you said, the 7 year grace period for them to be actually classified. So even so,
I, I like.
say they
I
start
like.
with all the stuff that y'all say, but they started and finished within 2 years time and left out the
Prudy.
culture. You
That's
know
a
what I
good
mean?
one, Prudy. I think that's one we need. Consistency.
Hmm.
that's active. When you say consistency, is like how well you doing in the actual battle, or how
No,
often
like a Tay Rock. That's what I mean by consistency. Like
Like a
it,
span of years where they
Like
was just destroying people,
ranks
Danny
or
undefeated.
a span of years
Myers,
where they just was fire.
Danny Rock, certain people that's been consistently doing this clips.
yeah,
He ain't
that's what
never
I'm
got.
saying. But listen. So when
Okay.
it comes to consistency, if we're not
Uh-huh.
putting in wins and losses, or we are, that's why I just threw that out there. Or is the wins and losses or not? I don't know if that should matter if it's no ranking. But
Yeah.
if we're not putting wins and losses, then what makes Shotgun Suge not just as consistent as Rock? Because they battle just as much as just one be winning or winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you.
A win and a loss. Of course, we can go by what we call a win and a loss, but I'm talking about overall. Everybody, ain't really no wins and losses. So it's like,
What about
I'm more so saying consistency on the chokes too, though. Like all that matters. Like to me, when I'm saying consistency, like I can count on you to give me 3 rounds. So some people,
yeah,
somebody like Suge, so Suge wouldn't be able to make it if it was against Rock because he done choke
right.
way more than Rock. That's what I mean. Like,
then but you see
What
a
about
Ferg keep putting them against each other. So should we do that? Like to see who
now?
get
What
in
about
first?
Nah, what about? No, I'm just saying the word consistency because we're going by the criteria. We're trying to
Yeah,
use words that we can just say, "Oh, was this person this? So what does this mean?
yeah,
Consistent? Okay, they fit that. They got that point. You know what I'm saying? Before we start putting people in. So the word consistency, I'm trying to figure out. He said like rock, right? Tay Rock. That's so. Is Danny Myers is like Tay Rock, right? That's consistent. All right,
like outside consistent. That what you mean?
Massive
Yeah,
Ferg?
Ferg.
yeah.
That's that's right. So what about YK? Because he's not notable, but he's
But he's
rapping.
outside.
He's
Yeah.
outside like Tay Rock. What about him? Is that called consistent?
But we talking about legendary though.
See, that's what
We
I'm
that's
saying.
the word.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna bring up white for legendary. I
But if
mean, I'm
it,
just
when we say consistent means this, and
But
YK is
YK consistency is something that would make him be considered for something though. Like
inductee,
that's his best
inductee,
quality with
inductee.
YK.
Honorable mention for consistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of those. You know,
He got that's his best quality. Like
somebody got to win though, but he can have
hey,
an
you ain't
honorable
lying
mention.
now. You ain't
see, I don't think, because Lux is not consistent. No way he would fall under that. No way Mook would fall under consistent. And will they? I would
my
not.
my
Everybody,
my
Not compared to what you're calling consistent being
consistent,
rock.
and I agree.
You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
then what we'll have to do with them would be after we'll have to say, are they consistent when we see them? Whenever they come out, when they fight, do they win or do they put on a great performance? Can you count on them to always give you a great performance?
now I'm gonna say this.
So
Yeah,
you see how
When
but you see
you when
how
you
you see how consistency and
consistency.
impact overlap each other though, because
Yeah,
what Rank is saying though, even though they don't come out as much, and most of them don't win battles as much, the impact they do have though, that kind
it's
of
very large.
overlaps. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, Mook
Fred,
winning over
Fred,
Geechee Gotti
So
just
right, right.
destructed the whole year.
Fred.
It just changed the whole year. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
When we say legend though, like
I get it.
Shaq never shot threes, right? But he a legend.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah, I
like
feel you.
so it's gonna be areas that some of them ain't gonna strike off in, like, but they still a
I agree.
legend in their area. So we can't just say everybody gonna have that attribute. That's what I'm saying. If we're
I
doing
Right.
agree with you.
legendary,
I
If
agree
we,
with that.
every legend ain't a legend for the same reason.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%, 100%. That's why I said you got to check off whatever criteria is. You got to check off at
Right.
least what. Let's say
Yeah.
there's
at least
five.
they,
You gotta check out
yeah,
3 to 5, 4 to 5,
yeah,
maybe. So you got to check off everything. We got to check off a good amount of whatever
Right.
having the criteria is going to be. But the consistency one is a iffy one. I think it's just iffy.
We
I
we
think
ain't gonna do that one. We ain't gonna
it's
do
not
that.
so
I don't think
called.
we do.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we should do
mhm.
consistency because it's too broad. We need
Right.
Yeah. We
something
need to
more.
be
We need
what?
something more direct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like if we can find something with like a like a span with a span when they went on a tear. You know what I mean? You know how somebody going on a tear like a basketball team, they went off on a run. Like everybody gonna always remember that Golden State run. You know what I mean? You gonna
Uh,
remember when you count them amongst the best ever NBA teams. You know what I mean? You're gonna remember they had a tear. Like you're gonna remember Clips had a run when he was seen unbeatable. The same thing happened with Serious Jones. He had a run where he's seen unbeatable. You know what I mean?
Right.
I remember those. Yeah.
Right.
So
And
what's the time span? Like a 2 year span?
I'm just I don't know. This was one of the it's just only one of the criteria. So you see what I'm saying? So it don't
Because
have to be
if you have
but
more state, we got to remember Twerk because he did what he did, but he wasn't consistent. If you are just going to take that out there, the category, he did impactful stuff like these other guys. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. We'll have to
just one
finalize.
issue I think should be time. Time got to make you a legend, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the time span. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody gonna shine, but the time span of how long you been shining for. I mean,
Yeah.
and if you held it as a high regards each time you show up, you held that standard.
Yeah. So what? What we gonna call it? Like time span tear? Like if somebody going like was hot for 5 years. Like you don't even gotta be hot for the same amount of years. Somebody can be hot for a year to 2 to 5 to 7 20 years, and somebody could have did something in 2 years that it took somebody who, even though they did something for 10 years, this 2 year span might have had just as much
Right.
of an impact as that 10
That
years.
that part.
So
That part. Yep.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The time, well, so we could call it time span, tear, tear. I don't know.
Cause
I'm
at
thinking
the
Famous.
end
about
of the day,
like going on a tear. Like that mean
Pretty much
like
he had
somebody
to
going
be
on a run.
like, very popular, very hot at a specific point in time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Something like in that area.
yeah, yeah. So
Like
that
when
was
they
just
became like the god. They became the god of the shit. Like became the
right.
they
So
they, they,
somebody
they
like
became the talk of the town for that type
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, let's not say God. Excuse me,
Right.
God. I'm talking
so
to real God now.
So how would you put that into
somebody like
context now?
Sharon, was Sharon fit in that?
Uh-huh. So you're
Hmm.
asking if Sharon should be in that?
Yeah,
Will he fit into that one category? Not that if he's getting into the Hall of Legends, but will
right,
he, that one category, will he fit that one category in the Hall of Legends?
right. You say yeah,
Yeah, I agree that he had an impact, a very impactful time. Dude,
Right.
shoot, he was called a smack killer. You gotta have an impactful time. That's a name. Got created off of that.
right,
That's right.
Smack killer.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Who
And
could?
consistency and held it and always at a high standard.
Yeah, I definitely would like to do that.
So like here's what we're gonna do, gang. All these subcategories, we're gonna see, like we say, which artists fit it the most, and then we just work it. Let's
Yeah,
run
we
this.
really just figuring out the categories, and he
Right.
just happened to name somebody to see how to measure that category. That's why Rankings
Mm,
was naming
right.
that type of player, so we can see how far we can measure, see the type of people that qualify in that type of
Right,
specific category.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, I
right.
think so.
Of
That'll
course,
be a good
Mook,
one, Ranks.
of course, Mook, yeah, Mook fall in there. Of course, Lux, of course, the ones that we were already considering our Mount
We
Legends. Because
we
when
need
you
a
think of
we need a
legends,
direct name for it though, Ranks. Give me a name for it so I can write it down.
um, Hot Streak,
Yeah, Hot Streak.
yeah. Um,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
one thing about being hot is just you're just popular, pretty much, or famous, right? Popular. Popularity is definitely tied to the word like legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
K
So
Shine was that K Shine run he had a couple years ago. Even though he didn't get the champion of the year,
right, right,
he
right,
went
right,
on a run. Like
right.
niggas don't
That
forget.
could
They
be
were scared about him.
um a dude like me, I want to always put wins and losses in there because
All
I think
right.
it separates things, but it's just hard, man. Really
But
hard.
that's good. That's one category though. Because it's only one category, it's fine to go in there.
Yeah,
Because
true.
some people lose have a losing record. Like say Convert like 1-9 on the app, but we can go by the rankings records rather than
Yeah,
their records.
yeah, and then
So we
certain
can just
ones
use the
gonna hold
rankings
more.
records.
Right, 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 and then certain ones gonna hold more.
Yeah, value.
Yeah,
Or if they hitting on four and they might not have the greatest win total.
right.
You know what I mean? But if they hitting every, we gonna let them in.
Yeah, facts.
They the one that got in with, but they got beat up on the way in.
Right.
But
So
guess what? They still
Yeah,
made it.
wins and losses for sure. Fred, write that one down
Yeah,
for sure.
so where would you put a guy like Enos at? Is
I
does he
mean,
fall into those category? Any one of those categories?
I would
yeah.
say I would say he's a trendsetter when it comes to his style.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
definitely rap. He definitely rap long enough. If we got a time limit and notable people, he was notable all the way from making a band, TV notable, all the
Okay.
way.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah, he would definitely fit a couple of the criteria for sure.
Okay. Okay.
yeah. He fit good. He fit good in that criteria, and like that flow pattern he got that nobody else got. That everybody's trying to use against him.
Right.
You see, that's adding trend setting. That goes with trend setting as well.
The
Like,
originality,
yeah,
originality,
yo, I want to put that. Can I put that down for a category?
of course.
Originality.
I mean, that's under trend set, and all that's under the
Okay.
same.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
But
Yeah.
it's hard
Because
to
of
find.
course, if you're the original, people gonna want to copy you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
more hard for that further.
Yeah. You the innovators. You're gonna be imitators when you the innovators.
Justin, what up, boy? What up, boy? How you feeling, man?
Hold it down, chat. What it do?
Uh-huh.
Please make sure y'all comment in the chat. We definitely want to hear
What up
what
with
y'all
the
have to say.
criteria, man? The Hall of Legends, man. I'm tired of this Mount Rushmore. Only four battle rappers. We're not doing that. We
We're
ain't
not
doing.
doing that.
We doing Hall of Legends, man. We coming up with the criteria, and we gonna start. And what's the word again? Dang, inducting. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
start inducting some of these battle rappers to the Hall of Fame.
yeah. Into the Hall of
Influence.
Legends.
Influence. What would influence stand? We need words.
Oh my gosh, we need that. Yes, influence.
Influence is trend setting, right? Or no? Or
Yes, it's
influence.
part of it
Yeah,
go in the
yeah,
trend
it is.
setting.
It is
Yeah,
the
it
same
goes right
thing.
in the trend setting.
So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna scratch trend setting. We're gonna put influence over trend
Influence
setting.
is the main word for yeah. Let me
Yeah,
do that now.
Right.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
We got.
thank you,
Oh,
YT
that's a good.
YJ. I keep getting his last name messed with YJ,
Yeah,
the author.
YJ.
Got you, Brody.
Yeah, that's a better
Um,
word. Influence is a better word. We're gonna use that one. So
So how you
impact,
gonna break down influence though?
right,
yeah,
right,
it'll break down to like trend setting stuff and
right.
the stuff we was talking about. Trend
We're
setting
gonna
would be
use
somewhat under
originality.
influence. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
originality. Yeah, that's stuff we're going to. Let me just put them down now.
Originality. Will it overlaps impact? Is that still impact or not?
Influence.
Um, I got for impact. I got years of impact. So when we count like year spans, we gonna talk about impactful years. So
Okay.
like that like so trend setting gonna have they can be that could still qualify as that. But say if somebody wasn't a trendsetter, but they were still an impactful battler for years, you still want to have room for them to get in, even though they didn't set a trend. That'll fall under the consistency and stuff will fall under that. You know what I mean? Under the
Okay.
years of impact. We got the notable battles. That's the third one. We got the high streaks and we got wins and losses. That's the categories we got. So I
You
got
said
trend
We got
setting.
hot street.
what y'all think about oh my
Say it
bad.
again. Say it again, King Ferd.
I was gonna say, what about best reactions or something? Like, is that legendary? The reactions? Like, would that be considered
Trend
as something legendary?
Now, what you mean reaction? Like the reaction from the crowd, or like crowd reactions, like getting the
More
most.
like a more like a culture shock reaction.
Like, give me an example, like a person that get a lot of these reactions you're talking about.
Like what Swamp did, beating Nitty, beating like you know what I mean? Like that's kind of legendary to me. Like shocking. You know what I mean?
The way he went through the tournament, even though he didn't win, yeah, he wasn't expected to do what he did in the tournament.
Yeah,
That
that's
that I
that,
think that go on the hot
yeah,
streaks,
that could
and notable
yeah.
battles. He can get
See, I
that'll go on
wasn't
the
even
notable
I
battles
wasn't
and
even
high streaks, I
I wasn't
believe.
even in I wasn't even in here. My bad. Hot streaks. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Notable
that'll go on the
battle.
high streaks and
Yeah, that's
notable
worth it.
battles. You see what I'm saying? So he'll get double credit for those.
Do resume. Put
All right,
that resume.
resume.
Yeah,
All
say
right,
resume that a notable battles. Just put
all right,
resume.
got you.
Yeah. So I got resume, I got influence, I got wins and losses, and I got hot streaks so far.
Yeah, all right. Resumes, influence, wins and losses, high streaks. So we ain't gonna do the years of impact. All right.
No. We could do impact.
That's the other one thing I had. Like far as the tenured people or the people who be like they were super professional their whole years, or whole
Yeah.
career. You know what I mean? That goes for like that sticks for like the Tay Rock and sturdy people who've been super sturdy. You know what I mean?
So we need a word for how long they've been doing it, and we don't want to just stick it to 10 years or 7 years. We want
Nah,
to put a little bit more to that. So like we said, 7 years, 7 years with starting with the whoever the first, like, give me a better word, but
but
starting with the first notable person. So when we
well,
go
yeah,
back,
with the notable battles, yeah,
and do our research, we gotta make sure they at least been rapping 7 years, and we gotta start
Longevity.
at a certain point. We don't want to start way back or wherever been on YouTube. No, no, no. We want to start at, you know what I'm saying?
Basically,
See.
longevity.
yeah,
So what you call it? You said notable something, right? What you said
yeah.
notable?
No, notable like the first the notable battles we were just talking about. I took that off and put for the resume,
Right, right,
but
right. So
you
T.
won't say as far as to start them off for. I had
Yeah.
years of impact. The word was years of impact. What I was saying. So the years of impact started with a notable battle, right? So when they got a notable battle,
Okay. That we
when
don't gotta, yeah, we ain't gotta have. Okay. So we gotta know that. It ain't gotta be somewhere in the criteria where you said years of impact. That's what you said, right?
yeah, years of impact. That's the only one we trying to make sure it's sturdy.
Nah, years
Or
of
do we
impact.
want to find a
I'm
better
telling you,
name for it?
I'm not thinking years of impact. I'm thinking how long they've been actually doing it.
All right,
Like
so then let's
on a
change years of impact
competitive
to a
level,
different name.
on a competitive type level.
Yeah,
Longevity.
that's what Pretty was saying earlier. That's a word for
Longevity.
tenure. That's a tenure for having a good tenure.
Right, right.
Yeah. Would you like to use that word? That's fine with me. Longevity is that fits all with the consistency, all that we was talking about.
Longevity at a high level.
Yeah. High level longevity.
High level of
Yeah.
longevity.
Oh,
High.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
hold it down,
yeah,
nigga. Appreciate it.
yeah, yeah. We like that.
Um, all right, high level longevity.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that.
All
Until
right.
we find a better word. If we find a better one, we use that one right there. High level
Yeah.
longevity. That's kind of fitting what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of fitting what I'm thinking. Appreciate it, bro. All right, man. That's two, four, five. That's five. What else? What makes somebody a legend to y'all, man? We need words. We need example. What makes somebody a legend? When you think of Lux, right? When you think of Lux, 'cause I know Lux a legend to y'all. So what makes him a legend to y'all? What makes him, like, we need criteria words to make sure that who fits into this hall of, of legends.
Yeah, yeah,
Rank,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
rank. What makes Lux a legend to you? Let me ask you that.
Um resume, his influence, um, him. We gonna skip over wins and losses. We gonna
Yeah.
skip over losses, and he's been doing it very long for a very,
High
very,
level
very
longevity.
at a
Yeah.
high level. At a high level. That's just to name a few. That's just to name a few.
Mhm.
And his pen is very, very special, man. The boy is special. So I don't know if we can find a way to put. Well, did Impact make it or
Bro.
no? Influence made it, right? Impact didn't make it yet, right?
Yeah, if
And
Impact no Impact went under it didn't make it. We got took off. But it's under influence. It'll be under
and,
influence with
and influence,
originality. Like even trendsetter, the trendsetter is gonna be something original. So originality and trendsetter fall to the same thing. It's the same thing under influence. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? They all
yeah,
under there, but they all just subcategories of influence.
right.
That
And
originality.
to add to that too, for the way Lux went through different eras, man, is very impressive to me. I gotta consider him a legend for that too. Competing, that's kind of like longevity, I guess, with the high
Yeah.
level. Competing in different eras with the highest competition. Yeah, and present legendary to me. You know what I'm saying? Just to add a few. And I cheated because I watched some of the ones we just came up with. What about
But
you,
that's
Fer?
okay.
What about the
Uh,
youth, Eric?
what
Wait,
makes less
is he a legend? Who's a legend to you? Who's a legend to you?
well, what we talking about right now? I would have to say Verb. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because of the impact, that impact word. I think Verb got
Hmm.
that. You know what I'm saying? And then I definitely say Mook. Like them would be my two right off the top. And then I gotta throw Geechee in there for what he undid to the West, man. Like I think the West is really different with Geechee at the head, for real. Even though I got disaster there too.
Would that fall under trend setting that on the screen? Y'all can see that.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is under trends and under influence. So that's like legendary slogans. You know
Is
what I
that
mean?
or that's something different right there?
Now that's still. I think that would still fall under influence because it would be influencing. I think it would be under influence. But I can understand what it's saying. Most impactful bars, schemes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slogans and things like that. That's why I thought he was saying with reactions before. I thought he was saying something like that when he said that.
yeah, yeah. King Fur said that earlier
Yeah,
about reactions. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
them
yeah.
reactions, I don't know. I couldn't word it right though.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he.
Impactful bars or impactful schemes that'll make you legendary. Let me
Mhm.
see who would fit something like that. I mean, I guess anybody that's legend will probably have some of that right there in it. You know what I'm saying? They would probably have impactful bars or schemes or something of some sort. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's a tricky one.
Mm. Well,
That's,
what is you add to the game?
but I do want
Add to
material
the
somewhere to
game.
be in there. But the material falls under the wins and losses for real, right? Because I don't really care about the material unless you won. I mean, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
'cause what if they both had really good points? What did you learn from both teachers?
Right, right,
Yeah,
right. Mm.
yeah. What we uh what do we got? We need something for pen. A pen like we don't want to use like wordsmith or nothing. Um I'm trying to
Bars.
yeah, well I'm trying to give his thing another category. I'm trying to branch it off into another category somehow.
Right.
The go into pen people's
That's why I said I
schemes
wanted material to
and
be in there somewhere, and that's kind of like material
uh
too. I wanted material to be somewhere in there, but like I said, material probably falls. Well, it doesn't really fall into. It's not in the wins or losses because it don't really got nothing to do with the win. I mean, it got a little
yeah.
bit, but it don't necessarily mean you won.
That influence that doesn't take up a lot. Resume.
Yeah, this bars category definitely different in influence and
Yeah.
different in the resume, different in the wins and losses, different in the hot win streaks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hot streaks, not win streaks, just the hot streaks. You being
High
like
streets.
being popular for a while, like for amount of time,
Yeah.
very famous at a point of time. And then high level longevity. Yeah, we need something to do with material, y'all. Give us word
Yeah.
because this one right here is good, but it's just too long. What do you want us to call that, mass man? To break that down to some
Yeah. Break that down, man. We here for you though. We here. We listening. We here. Comments.
Voc-
Share, like,
vocabulary,
subscribe, bro.
vocabulary,
How about contribution to the
vocabulary.
game? I like that. Contribution to the game.
Okay, so you mean like what
What
about
about
wig?
vocabulary ranks? Let's
So
cover
contribution
everything.
to the game. What you mean by that? But go ahead. You said vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, that's too broad. I think it's too
Mhm.
broad. What makes Hollow a legend? I mean, do he fit some of this? Is his resume strong? I think he check off that. Did he influence people, or did he have impact? Did he have any type of influence on the game? Like I would say so because he made it cool to
Yeah.
freestyle. He one of the ones that made it cool to freestyle or kept it cool to freestyle, maybe. But you
Yeah.
can disagree. You can disagree.
I agree with that. And
Um,
what about him being on unorthodox rapper? So that he brought originality. That would go into influence his with his own style. Everybody know he
oh, originality, right, right, right. He got his own
yeah.
style, 100%,
His
100%.
own style, and that's why I'm saying. And that one that the dude was had that we just had up there with the schemes and stuff and bars. I think Hollow would fit in that category if we figure out what that category is. I think he fits there. You know what I mean?
What?
Under the scheme, the bars and schemes, because he always has out of this world bars and schemes, different on some different stuff. You know
I
what I
guess
mean?
we say moments. That's what they say a lot. They like to use that word around moments,
Moments,
right? So
moments,
yeah, I don't like using other people's words, but that word right there definitely popped
moments
it.
for legendary status. You gotta have moments.
Right.
To be
But I think that,
legendary, you gotta have. Yeah, we gotta have that.
but I
We
think
got
that
it.
I think that covers the material that I'm thinking about. That covers this thing that Pro was thinking about. You know,
Yeah, for the parts, the bars, the schemes, all that. Yeah, moments.
yeah, it covers like the slogans and things of that nature. So yeah. We gonna pit moments. Yeah, we taking y'all take from us. We take
Yeah, yeah.
from y'all.
Yeah, we gotta have
Hey,
moments. We gotta have the moments, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we
So
gotta have the moments, bro.
and like we said, as long as you just fit, maybe okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's come up with 7 criteria. So we need one more, and then we're gonna say 5 out of the 7 you fit, or 4. Be
Mm-hmm.
nice or a little strict to go into one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more.
We need one more strong criteria to make
She's a contribution to the game. That's what we were trying to figure out right there.
contribution
Contribution
to the
to the
game.
game.
That's who said that? Angel. That's
Mhm.
is that Trent? Hold up. Is that resume? No. Influence. Well, would it like give me an example? Like Smack, the contribution to the game. That's
Yeah,
what you
because
want.
Smack, what can because it say Hall of Legends now, it don't have to all be only battle rappers.
Like Norbs. You talking about like Norbs?
Yeah, we can add Smack in there because Smack got it coming up for contribution to the game. We're gonna have to add in like other leagues to it.
Yeah, but they just only fit one criteria. Their resume suck, and then
Oh,
their
they gonna suck ass. Oh, they gonna suck ass. Hey, that's on them.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
no. But,
no, they
hey,
got
but
to
no,
like
ranks. Hey, ranks.
influence. No, Smack will fit because Smack covered the influence, trend
And the
setting,
high streaks, he
high
put on
level
battles
longevity,
great after back to back.
longevity and high level. We ain't talking about material
Oh,
because
hold on. Oh, yeah. He good. They can fit these. Their resume can fit. Oh, they
Smack,
got a chance. Smack can fit it.
Smack might make it, but some people might not make it. But
Somebody might not, because they might be considered culture vultures.
contribution to the game. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
I
I
like
like
that
that.
one. That's fire. That keep us genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then that leaves it up for big debate. Everybody like, oh, is that a contribution? Nope. What about this? Everybody trying to make contributions. Like, what about Super Soaker? The Super Soaker bar? Right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, exactly. They gonna try to say that. They gonna say that. He don't even use that no
No,
more. You notice?
no. That's not Bill Collector. What you say? What's his gun called?
Now he do the Super Soaker.
It's
No,
a
no,
Super.
no. What is? Yeah, he do that shit. Yeah.
No, it's called something else. He calls it something else, don't he?
Damn. What is? Yeah. What this shit? He ain't said it in so long.
No,
Like he ain't
I
said it
forgot.
since he went on that win streak. He wasn't using it.
He didn't let go of the freaking the gun.
Damn.
That's
What it was called? Damn, I'm sleep right now. Hey, Prudy, what's that gun that Bill Collector always using that nobody got? Super duper scope.
oh, it's
There you
super
go.
duper.
It came to my
Right.
head, bro. Hey, don't think it ain't there. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. Yeah. Just in case you think we sleep, we ain't
Every
sleep.
moment, Culture Shakers, Hollows first, Lutz versus Kyle. Yeah, that's moments. That's definitely moments. That fits moments too.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got that in the moments. Yeah,
we
yeah.
got that
Thank
covered.
you, Mass Man Pro.
Yeah, I think we got everything covered, y'all. I think we got everything covered. Which I think pretty for resume,
That's covered.
influence.
That's looking
Mm-hmm.
good.
We got trendsetter, originality. Anything else that I'm missing? Wins and losses. We can have some
Mm-hmm.
subcategories to these
Sound
wins and
good.
losses. You know what wins and losses means. Like, come on, W's count. We gotta
Yeah,
have guys is winning, y'all. Hot
that.
streak. Hot streaks. How long was this person famous for a amount of time in a certain type of era? Maybe
I
what,
like I like the category.
like
I like
maybe
the
three
category.
Yeah,
years, 5 years of being hot. You know what I'm saying? Being famous. Um, high level longevity.
hmm
Longevity on a high level. So just being in here longer than 7 years.
yes.
Battling somebody at a high level. Not Joe Smo. Nah, we don't want
No.
him. Nah, in that case, I've been battle rapping. Maybe I've been battle rapping for mad years too, because I battle rapped in school or on the side corner, tried it out here and there. Nah, we ain't doing that. You got to battle somebody that people know. Notable
hmm
battles, high level longevity, moments,
Facts.
moments.
Moment.
Things like you gonna get this work. Slogans count.
Yes.
Special rounds. Shock value. Big cake,
Yes.
paperwork, all type of things,
Facts.
all
Yeah.
type of things that shook the game up. Moment, and contribution to the game. How much impact or contribution that you had to this game? We got it. I think we got it, y'all. I think we got it. We
Yeah.
got the criteria for the Hall of Legends. We're gonna start inducting some of these people, y'all.
Yeah.
I got a couple in mind. Y'all make sure y'all put in the comments who would y'all have as a legend and who would
Yeah.
y'all put on the ballot for the legends where we can just know the rank is gonna take the ballots. We're gonna make sure they fit some of the criteria and put it out there for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Help us out. Salute to the gang. Anything else pretty? Anything else Fred? Anything else, Fred? Get us up out of
Man,
here.
it's all good. Battle
That's
rap is
about it,
life.
bro.
Battle rap is life. Yeah. You know what we do,
Salute
right?
the
What we do,
culture.
we see what? Everything.
Salute the
See
culture.
everything.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if we missed anything too, y'all. Because we don't want to miss nothing. We ain't gonna try to say we know everything. We need everybody to be on the same page with this. We gonna
Yes.
induct these dudes into the Hall of Legends, man. Give these guys their flowers, man. We
Yes.
only got space for four, top five, space for five. Man,
Nah, we're not doing that.
I can name 20 off the top right now. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
do it. I ain't gonna do it, SoulCon. I ain't gonna do it. Hold it down, Rankers. We ain't gonna do it. Jen, Jen, Mook, look. Better rappers like we see everything. Y'all still yeah, 8 game, man. Holla at us.
Uh,